Food industry experts compiled this list of foods they say we should never eat.
Elon Musk often talks about big issues like artificial intelligence and saving the planet. But now, he's drawing attention to something much closer to our daily lives, which is the hidden dangers in the products we use every day. Could the things we trust, like food or cosmetics, actually be harmful? Join us as we look into the shocking truths about these products and learn how to make safer, better choices. Processed vanilla flavor. You probably consume a lot of vanilla-flavored products, so it's great to start our list with this. Processed vanilla flavor, often derived from synthetic chemicals like vanillin, can have potentially harmful side effects, particularly when consumed in large amounts or when made from low-quality or unsafe ingredients. Artificial vanilla flavoring is frequently produced using petrochemicals, which can lead to the presence of trace toxic substances. For instance, some low-cost vanillin products have been linked to allergic reactions, including headaches, skin rashes, or respiratory issues in sensitive individuals. Additionally, the chemical solvents and preservatives used in synthetic vanilla production may disrupt gut health or contribute to inflammation if consumed excessively over time. Some types of artificial vanilla contain extra chemicals like propylene glycol or sulfites, which can bother people who are sensitive to them. Over time, regularly eating foods with synthetic vanilla
I think these two have vanilla.
might build up unwanted substances in the body because they're harder to break down. While using a little artificial vanilla here and there is usually fine, relying too much on it instead of natural vanilla can expose you to more of these chemicals. This could be a bigger problem for kids, people with allergies, or those with health issues. But this next one is even more fascinating. CopyLuak Coffee. CopyLuak, or civet coffee, is famous for its unusual production process, where coffee beans are eaten and excreted by civets before being collected, cleaned, and brewed. While this might sound exotic, it comes with serious downsides. Imagine picking up food that's been dropped in the dirt. No matter how well you wash it, there's always a chance it's not completely clean. Similarly, even though the beans are cleaned after being collected from civet feces, there's still a risk of harmful bacteria like E. coli being present. Plus, the digestive process changes the beans in ways that may increase mycotoxins, which are mold toxins that can cause nausea and kidney problems, and even contribute to long-term health risks like cancer. The ethical side of CopyLuak is equally concerning. To keep up with demand, many civets are kept in tiny, filthy cages, much like factory-farmed animals. Imagine being locked in a crowded room with barely any food you enjoy. It's stressful and unhealthy. This mistreatment not only harms the animals, but can also lower the coffee's quality and pose health risks to humans, as diseases can spread from animals to people in unhygienic conditions. For those who love specialty coffee, it's worth exploring options that are just as delicious but don't harm animals or put your health at risk. Packaged bread. Packaged bread might seem like a convenient staple, but it often comes with hidden dangers lurking in its ingredient list. Many brands use preservatives like calcium propionate to extend shelf life, but these chemicals can irritate the gut, potentially leading to digestive discomfort or bloating over time. Additionally, the high levels of refined sugar or high fructose corn syrup in some breads can cause blood sugar spikes, leaving you feeling tired and hungry shortly after eating. Over time, this sugar overload can contribute to serious health issues like diabetes or weight gain. Even the flour used is often highly processed, stripping away essential nutrients and leaving behind a product that offers little more than empty calories. Another concern is the additives and artificial softeners used to keep bread fluffy and uniform. Ingredients like azotocarbonamide, sometimes called the yoga mat chemical because it's also used in foamed plastics, have been linked to respiratory issues and even hormone disruption in high doses. Many breads also contain hidden trans fats or hydrogenated oils, which can clog arteries and increase the risk of heart disease. While these ingredients help manufacturers cut costs and improve texture, they can take a toll on your health in the long run. Opting for fresh, whole grain bread with minimal ingredients or baking your own at home is a much safer and healthier choice. That's not all. Ketchup. Ketchup, despite being a beloved condiment, can carry hidden dangers and unexpected side effects. While it's often thought of as a simple blend of tomatoes, sugar, and spices, ketchup can be packed with high-fructose corn syrup, which is a processed sweetener linked to issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease when consumed in excess. This ingredient is often used to cut costs while boosting sweetness, but it adds empty calories without nutritional value. Many ketchup brands also include preservatives, artificial coloring agents, and excess sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure and other health concerns over time. Fast food chains and low-cost ketchup varieties may even replace tomatoes with cheaper alternatives like papaya or white melon, which compromises both taste and authenticity while offering little to no nutritional benefit. Additionally, the production process strips ketchup of much of the natural goodness found in fresh tomatoes. Heating during manufacturing reduces levels of vitamins A and C, meaning the condiment offers fewer antioxidants and immune-boosting nutrients than expected. This is especially troubling when combined with the high sugar content, as consuming too much ketchup can spike blood sugar levels and lead to cravings for more sugary foods. While it's a flavorful addition to many meals, the hidden ingredients and nutritional compromises in ketchup highlight the need to check labels carefully and consider healthier alternatives whenever possible. Commercial ice cream. Commercial ice cream might be a tasty treat, but it often comes with hidden risks due to its ingredients and manufacturing processes. Many brands load their products with artificial additives like emulsifiers, stabilizers, and synthetic flavors to improve texture, shelf life, and taste. These additives, such as carrageenan or polysorbate 80, can disrupt gut health, leading to inflammation or digestive discomfort. Moreover, commercial ice cream is usually packed with high-fructose corn syrup and refined sugars, which can cause blood sugar spikes, increasing the risk of diabetes, obesity, and heart disease over time. These sugars also fuel cravings, creating a cycle that encourages overconsumption and further health problems. Another concern is the quality of fats used in ice cream. Many brands use hydrogenated oils or palm oil instead of natural cream, introducing harmful trans fats or contributing to environmental harm. Trans fats are notorious for raising bad cholesterol and lowering good cholesterol, increasing the risk of heart disease. Additionally, commercial ice cream often contains artificial colors and preservatives, some of which have been linked to allergic reactions or even behavioral issues in children. While enjoying a scoop of ice cream occasionally won't harm you, being mindful of the ingredients and choosing brands with natural, simple components can help you avoid these hidden dangers. This next might be your favorite, but the details will make you think twice before eating it again. Hot dogs. Hot dogs, while a beloved snack for many, pose significant health risks due to their high levels of processed meat and chemical additives. One major concern is their association with increased cancer risk. Processed meats like hot dogs are classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization, meaning there's clear evidence linking them to cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. This risk arises from nitrites and nitrates used as preservatives, which can form harmful compounds called nitrosamines when cooked at high temperatures. For instance, studies have shown that regularly consuming processed meats can increase the risk of colorectal cancer by up to 18%. Beyond cancer, their high sodium and saturated fat content can contribute to heart disease and hypertension, especially when eaten in excess over time. Moreover, hot dogs pose physical dangers, especially to children. They are one of the leading causes of choking incidents among kids under 3 years old because of their shape and size, which can easily block airways. In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics has highlighted the need for redesigning foods like hot dogs to minimize these risks. Beyond immediate hazards, the ultra-processed nature of hot dogs, often packed with fillers and artificial flavors, offers little nutritional value. Regular consumption can lead to weight gain, increased cholesterol levels, and even a higher likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes. While they're a convenient and tasty treat, the potential long-term harm they bring to the table makes them worth approaching with caution and moderation. Burgers. Burgers, especially those from fast food chains, can pose significant health risks when consumed excessively. They're often packed with unhealthy fats, sodium, and calories, which contribute to conditions like obesity, high blood pressure, and heart disease. The high levels of saturated and trans fats in burgers can clog arteries over time, increasing the risk of heart attacks. For example, studies have linked frequent consumption of processed meats, like those in burger patties, to a 20% higher risk of coronary heart disease. Additionally, the excessive salt content in burgers, sometimes up to half the recommended daily intake in one meal, can strain kidneys and lead to long-term hypertension. For perspective, regularly indulging in double cheeseburgers with fries can make maintaining a healthy weight and cardiovascular system much harder than it should be. Beyond individual health risks, some incidents have highlighted immediate dangers. In 1993, a major outbreak of E. coli in the U.S. was traced to undercooked beef patties at a popular fast food chain, sickening over 700 people and causing multiple fatalities.
Health officials say people infected with the E. coli bacteria may be unknowingly.
This case emphasized the risk of foodborne illnesses linked to improper handling or cooking of burger meat. Burgers also tend to include refined bread and sugary condiments, which cause blood sugar spikes, leading to fatigue and potential insulin resistance over time. While they may seem like a convenient and tasty option, burgers are often a bundle of hidden risks disguised as comfort food. Making informed choices, such as opting for leaner meats and whole-grain buns, can reduce some of these dangers while preserving your love for the classic sandwich. Apple juice. While apple juice may seem like a healthy choice, it comes with certain risks, particularly when consumed in excess or by vulnerable groups like young children. One major concern is its high sugar content, which can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. A standard cup of apple juice often contains as much sugar as a soda, yet lacks the fiber found in whole apples that helps slow sugar absorption. Prolonged consumption of sugary drinks, including apple juice, has been linked to an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and dental cavities. For instance, a study by the CDC highlighted that sugary drinks, including fruit juices, are one of the leading contributors to childhood obesity in the U.S. over time. This excessive sugar intake can strain the pancreas, which produces insulin, potentially leading to long-term health issues. Another hidden danger of apple juice is contamination. In the 1990s, a well-documented outbreak of E. coli occurred from unpasteurized apple juice, sickening dozens and tragically causing fatalities, including children. Pasteurization helps kill harmful bacteria, but some brands still sell unpasteurized versions under the guise of being more natural. Additionally, some apple juice brands have been found to contain trace levels of harmful chemicals like arsenic, which can accumulate in the body and increase the risk of cancer. The Environmental Working Group once reported that certain imported apple juices contained arsenic levels exceeding safe drinking water limits.
So after the recalls, the company's own test results show Starkey spring water still has arsenic levels.
While regulatory bodies work to address these issues, consumers should remain vigilant about sourcing and moderation to avoid these risks. Get ready to be amazed by this next one, as it will blow your mind. Potato chips. Reaching for a bag of potato chips is one thing that looks seemingly harmless, but this snack holds beneath its crunchy surface some major health risks. Most chips, including Pringles, are very processed and heavy in bad fats, salt, and flavorings. For instance, the frying process generates acrylamide, a chemical linked to cancer when taken in high amounts. Acrylamide levels are much higher in fried snacks than the permissible limit for regular consumption. Besides this, high salt content in chips has been linked to blood pressure. It is a leading cause of heart disease. A 2022 report showed that overconsumption of chips contributes to increasing hypertension cases among young adults. Also, in 2018, a teen from the UK went blind due to years of subsisting on nothing but chips, bread, and processed meat, which is a condition brought about by severe vitamin deficiencies. But it's not just long-term health risks. The immediate side effects are alarming too. Chips are calorie-dense and nutrient-poor, often leading to weight gain and cravings for more junk food. The engineered combination of salt and fat triggers the brain's reward system, making it difficult to stop at just one serving. This addiction can spiral into unhealthy eating habits over time. Worse still, many chips, including molded varieties like Pringles, contain preservatives and artificial flavorings that can cause digestive discomfort and allergies in sensitive individuals. For instance, monosodium glutamate, a common flavor enhancer in chips, has been linked to headaches, nausea, and even heart palpitations in some people. So, while the convenience and taste of chips may be tempting, they come with a hefty toll on both short-term and long-term health. Honey. While honey is often celebrated as a natural and healthy sweetener, it can pose dangers when consumed improperly. One major concern is infant botulism, a rare but serious condition caused by Clostridium botulinum spores found in some honey. These spores are harmless to older children and adults due to their developed immune and digestive systems. However, infants under 12 months lack the gut bacteria to prevent these spores from producing toxins, leading to symptoms like constipation, weak crying, or even difficulty breathing. Cases in various countries have emphasized this risk, prompting health experts worldwide to strongly advise against giving honey to babies. Moreover, honey consumed excessively can have detrimental health impacts due to its high sugar content. Similar to refined sugar, honey also triggers various problems like obesity, dental caries, and rises in blood sugar levels, especially in diabetic patients. A 2019 study proved that even though honey had a few advantages in terms of antioxidant effects, overconsumption by diabetic patients led to higher glucose levels and pressure on the cardiovascular system. Moreover, raw or unprocessed honey may contain traces of pesticides or heavy metals, depending on its source, which could lead to allergic reactions or long-term health risks. These risks bring into perspective the need for moderation and awareness in consuming honey to ensure that it remains a beneficial addition to one's diet, rather than a harmful one. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, a popular fast food, may pose health risks due to their ingredients and preparation methods. Many nuggets are made from processed meat mixed with fillers, preservatives, and additives to enhance flavor and texture. These chemicals, such as monosodium glutamate or sodium phosphates, may trigger adverse reactions like headaches or allergic responses in sensitive individuals. Additionally, the frying process saturates nuggets with unhealthy fats, raising bad cholesterol levels and increasing the risk of heart disease. In 2021, for example, a study by Consumer Reports found that several fast food chicken nuggets contained alarmingly high sodium levels, sometimes exceeding a child's recommended daily intake in a single serving. High sodium consumption can lead to high blood pressure and kidney strain over time. There are also concerns about food safety and contamination. Some chicken nuggets have been linked to salmonella or listeria outbreaks due to improper handling during manufacturing. In 2020, a major frozen nugget brand recalled over 59,000 pounds of its products due to potential contamination. Furthermore, the mechanical processing of chicken may include small fragments of bone or cartilage, posing a choking hazard, especially for children. Regular consumption of highly processed foods like chicken nuggets has also been associated with obesity and related conditions, such as type 2 diabetes, because of their high calorie-to-nutrition ratio. For families, this shows the importance of moderating intake and seeking healthier alternatives like baked chicken tenders or plant-based options. This next one is quite popular, but the dark side is totally concerning. Processed vegetable oil. Processed vegetable oils, like canola, soybean, and sunflower oils, are marketed as heart-healthy options, but their journey from raw seeds to your kitchen is a chemical-heavy process that can strip away nutrients and introduce harmful compounds. Most of these oils are extracted using high heat and chemical solvents, such as hexane, which can leave trace toxins in the final product. This extreme heat also oxidizes the oils, creating trans fats, known to increase bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol. Studies, like one published in the British Medical Journal, have linked diets high in trans fats to a 34% increase in heart disease risk. Additionally, the excessive omega-6 fatty acids in these oils can lead to chronic inflammation, a key player in diseases such as arthritis, diabetes, and even cancer. For instance, in the 1990s, scientists identified a surge in heart disease in populations that shifted from traditional animal fats to heavily processed vegetable oils. Furthermore, cooking with these oils at high temperatures produces toxic byproducts like aldehydes, which research has tied to increased cancer risks. In simpler terms, using these oils daily is like inviting slow-burning damage into your body. Alternatives like olive oil, coconut oil, or even butter, though sometimes criticized, are less processed and often safer choices when used moderately. Your health is worth the extra effort to pick oils that nourish rather than harm. Pork. Pork consumption has raised health concerns over the years due to its potential to harbor harmful pathogens and parasites. Pigs, by nature, are scavengers that eat virtually anything, which can make their meat prone to contamination. One common danger is Trichinella spiralis, a parasitic worm that can cause trichinosis, an illness characterized by diarrhea, fever, muscle pain, and swelling if the meat is not cooked thoroughly. Pork can also carry bacteria like Salmonella and Listeria, which lead to food poisoning with symptoms like stomach cramps, nausea, and severe diarrhea. In 2021, for instance, a significant pork-related outbreak in China led to dozens of illnesses tied to undercooked pork. These incidents highlight the risks associated with inadequate cooking or poor handling of pork. Beyond infections, processed pork products, such as bacon and sausages, have been associated with the causation of chronic diseases. Studies by the World Health Organization classify processed meat in a class of carcinogens, which are substances that may increase the risk of developing cancers, especially colorectal cancer. The high levels of sodium and saturated fats in many pork products also contribute to heart disease, high blood pressure, and obesity. A 2015 study, for example, concluded that people consuming large portions of processed pork regularly had an 18% heightened risk of heat-related illnesses. Although pork can be a good source of protein, all these risks put into consideration the need for moderation and proper handling for those consuming it. Microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn, while convenient and tasty, has been linked to several health concerns due to the chemicals and ingredients used in its packaging and flavoring. A major issue is the presence of perfluorinated compounds in the popcorn bag lining. These chemicals are used to prevent oil from seeping through the bag, but they can break down into perfluorooctanoic acid when heated. Perfluorooctanoic acid has been associated with health risks, including an increased risk of cancer, liver damage, and immune system suppression. Additionally, diacetyl, a chemical often used to create the buttery flavor, has been linked to a rare condition called popcorn lung, which causes severe and irreversible damage to the lungs. This condition became widely known after workers in popcorn factories developed respiratory issues from prolonged exposure to diacetyl fumes. Other health risks for consumers come from artificial additives in the popcorn itself. Many brands contain trans fats, high levels of sodium, and synthetic flavorings, variously linked to heart disease, high blood pressure, and other chronic health conditions. For example, one 2013 study reported that artificial butter flavoring could release toxic, volatile organic compounds when heated, with a potential impact on indoor air quality. It has also been reported that a number of people developed respiratory problems or chest pains following the microwaving of popcorn in a poorly ventilated area. In all likelihood, eating microwave popcorn on an occasional basis will not be harmful. However, long-term use or chronic exposure to these chemicals and preservatives presents a real danger to health. These risks can be minimized by using air-popped or stovetop popcorn with natural oils. 5 chemicals. California is considering a groundbreaking bill that would ban 5 controversial food additives: brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, propylparaben, red dye number 3, and titanium dioxide from food and drinks sold in the state. These substances have been linked to serious health risks, including cancer, nervous system damage, hyperactivity, and behavioral issues. While most European countries have already prohibited their use in food, these additives remain common in the US, appearing in products like candies, baked goods, sodas, and even Easter Peeps. If the bill passes, it could set a precedent, influencing food safety standards across the country. The 5 additives serve specific functions in processed foods. Brominated vegetable oil, found in citrus-flavored sodas and sports drinks, helps blend oil and water. Potassium bromate, used in flour, strengthens dough, improves texture, and helps baked goods rise. Propylparaben acts as a preservative, extending the shelf life of products like tortillas and baked desserts. Red dye number 3 gives a bright red color to candies, snacks, and cereals, while titanium dioxide enhances whiteness or intensifies other colors in foods like coffee creamers and sauces. Despite their functionality, the health risks associated with these additives have raised significant concerns among food safety advocates. Supporters of the bill, including Consumer Reports and the Environmental Working Group, argue that these additives exemplify broader failings in the U.S. food regulation system. According to Melanie Benesch of the EWG, the FDA has allowed hundreds of food additives to enter the market over the past 2 decades without rigorous safety reviews. These 5 chemicals, she says, are particularly problematic because they are widely used, clearly linked to health risks, and already banned in Europe based on scientific evidence. Critics, such as the American Bakers Association and the American Chemistry Council, oppose the ban, stating that these substances have undergone existing federal and state evaluations, and that further reviews are underway. To reduce exposure to these additives, consumers can check ingredient lists, where these substances must be disclosed. However, reading labels can be time-consuming, so it's helpful to focus on food categories where these chemicals are commonly found, such as candies, sodas, sports drinks, packaged breads, tortillas, cookies, and baked goods. Processed foods with lengthy, unfamiliar ingredient lists are especially likely to contain these additives. Additionally, resources like the EWG's Food Scores database can help consumers identify safer options. Many food manufacturers and retailers have already pledged to eliminate some or all of these additives. For instance, Whole Foods and Kroger have committed to removing all 5 from their products, while chains like Aldi and Publix have removed them from select store brands. Companies such as Coca-Cola, Panera, and Dunkin' have also taken steps to avoid these chemicals. California Assembly member Jesse Gabriel, a supporter of the bill, believes that eliminating these additives is not only good for public health, but also smart for business. According to him, it's possible for these companies to make a healthy profit without poisoning kids. If California enacts this ban, it could pressure manufacturers to reformulate their products nationwide, potentially leading to safer food options for all Americans. Do you think there are more products out there causing harm as we consume them daily? Kindly share your answers and opinions in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel to enjoy more videos like this. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.